Hey guys, this is Jeremy from 78 Productions. I have a second part in this series on how to make a video well, and tonight we want to talk about what it means to actually have a good quality film before you go into editing. So yesterday we had talked about the different kind of cameras we have. Tomorrow we'll talk about how to actually edit it, but right now solely talking about filming. So there's a lot of different rules, maybe unspoken, maybe just common sense type things that you really need to make sure that you set up for when filming. So right now this is probably the worst situation we could have, and I did it on purpose because I wanted to make sure you understood some of the different things that are going on that are actually bad for this. So there's several different kinds of videos that you can shoot. For ministry, there's announcements, there's entertainment videos, really engaging videos that you really want people to get information out of. And then there's just the goofy, let's have fun kind of videos. Each one of those has a different approach. We'll talk about that a little bit more tomorrow, but recognize that the attention span of a teenager, of really an adult, a young adult, is about 6 seconds on a video camera. So when you're talking here and then you move the camera over there, however it is, you always are manipulating the video screen so that they're always engaged, that there's always something going on. With these kind of video chats that I'm having right now with you, with the interviews I've done before, you're there for the information, so the intent is a lot longer. The understanding is that there's actually going to be some information provided for you, so you're already invested in it. You don't actually want to go anywhere else. So just recognize that there are different venues for that, especially the entertainment. Some people even say that it gets as low as 3 seconds. So you really have to continuously engage the person. You have cutaway screens while there's background noise going on or someone's talking, an overlay. So there's a lot of different understanding with that. But even in the picture as I'm filming right now, there's a lot of different things that we could do better. So we could be offsetting the actual picture just to make things a little bit more visually interesting. If it's right here and I'm kind of slumped over, just recognize that that's actually boring for the audience, that they actually check out mentally if they do that. Whereas if it's offset, there's a little bit of creativity, a little bit interest is piqued. Why is that offset? What is going on? What's going to happen with this? And then there's also the issue of light. So we have the fluorescent situation going on in here, and obviously I can't just snap my fingers and make that better. But the fluorescent, you can see the dark under my eyes. There's a lot of shadows, so we could actually put up a little reflective light, and it could be something as simple as a glazed over card or something that can just simply reflect sun. But you could go as high as a very glossy mirror. Don't use something as pure as a regular mirror, because then you will be blinding the person. There will be spots all over and it just doesn't look right. But recognize that the actual light itself is important to be able to do for a quality video. And then you also have the issue of noise. We don't have anybody right now walking around, but if you are a business and you want to just convey a quick 20-second video on Facebook to post and say, hey, this is a new product coming out, and you have people walking around and there's a lot of background noise, or we're here on the Air Force Academy, there's a lot of planes buzzing by, so I can't do it between the hours of 3 and 5 p.m. because that background noise happens. That's something that's a big issue. Now, there are a lot of different ways we talked about yesterday with shotgun mics for special cameras and stuff like that, but just know that you really need to be able to have a quality video so that the people can understand what's being said. Finally, make sure that whenever you are interviewing people, whether it's someone that is an established speaker or you're just interviewing people at random, I know a lot of churches love to talk to missions people that had just come back from the missions field or a service project or something like that. Those people don't ever actually have to sit in front of a camera for a normal living. So a little coaching goes a long way. When you're standing behind the camera, just make sure you're always smiling. You're not looking directly at them, because then they'll be staring up at you instead of actually at the camera. So look down at the viewfinder, keep smiling and keep nodding your head, encouraging them, yes, that's what you want to do. But then also let them have a 5-second intro into the video, a 5-second outro to the video, so that there's some dead time, so that it's not just you instantly jumping into the video, that there's some ability to edit, and we'll talk about this tomorrow, but there's some ability to edit the video well. So those are just some key ideas for you to have a really good video. Make it really simple. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about editing, probably the most time-consuming part of this entire process. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say about what your own experiences are with video. shooting, video practices that you personally keep, and just to help community that are asking these different kind of questions. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.